Hello?
Honorable Diane,
Yes, sir.
how is the evening?
The,
Or is
eve-
it evening or what time?
the evening is okay.
That's great, that's great. I just called, I don't know what topic you're about to discuss this evening. Maybe you can share a few things. I'm just trying to find out a few stuff I can also share with you of some of our members what leading transparent interface between our communities.
Sorry?
Yeah, I just want to share a few thoughts that I got last week or this week. Okay, back home, I mean Kapiri, that's my home town, Kapiri, and our councillor is the name has gone, but the MP is Honorable Kakugo.
Yes.
Yeah, so I saw on one of our councillors' Facebook saying that he was like he listed a number of stuff that he's working on. He has done like the number of projects that have constructed stuff like that. So I was so much happy how he listed those, and I was like, oh, but if he really is working on these or some of these projects, they've been done. That's a great job. But so I had some time to call back home to find out if it is true what is on his Facebook page and what's on the ground. And I've tried to talk to two individuals back home. Say, do we have power or do we have electricity? Uh, being like the program is going on like we will want electricity at Mubalashi. And these two guys, they are good members of the community. They said, no, that is not the story on the ground. So I don't know if it's really matching with what they're saying and what is on the ground. I'm just curious about that thing. And those are kind of leaders that we have right now. So I thought about talking to you. Maybe you can address that. I know you've been in that system for a number of time, and you can hear your voice and help us to voice out this kind of issue.
Now, but the issue is that you see, from
Yeah.
what you are saying, I don't think you have good information, reliable information,
Yes.
if I could put it that way. So even me, when I'm going to talk, how am I going to talk about something that is not well verified? Because when we are talking
Yeah.
about issues, we should be confident about the information that we are giving to the general public. I mean, I
Yeah.
have a lot of people that follow me. So when I come to on this program, I want to make sure that at least I'm giving them reliable information other than speculating. Anyway,
Yeah.
I've got a topic that I need to present. So
Yeah.
I've not yet opened phone lines. Let me first open my phone. Let me introduce my topic, and then we can discuss afterwards.
That's great. Okay. You let me know. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sure. What 3.? People are eager to go tonight. Jirishan. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Mr. Tayali.
Yes, boss.
Hello.
Yes.
How are you, Mr. Tayali?
Pressure. Nifuna ndalama, boss.
Ufuna ndalama.
Nifuna ndalama, boss. Yeah, pressure yapaka. Muzi wa ife kwa mene tinkala kuno ndife ma refugee. Yeah.
So mufuna ma contributions?
Nifuna ndalama. Muliko na zingati hapo?
Okay. Sina 5 pin.
Muna 5 pin. Ni cool 5 pin. 2 million 5 pin.
Ile triple H ni.
Yeah, ni 2 million but triple H guy na imo. Tumani 55 pin ya mene.
I know. Izatuma mailo ni kutuma cha account singatume.
Mukambo kamba zama account nishimwambo kamba chizungu nishwaziva che atiyo yapita muntambo hiyo zama account imwe ndano amene masebenzisa ma account this time ndano amene masebenzisa ma account this day vinapita nivakudala hivyo kama ma account so apa so pamene apa so tumani che
very good. Zato makanga chepe.
Makamba 5 pin osati kanga chepe na imweni.
Tijide empowering Zambians.
Anyway.
Hello.
Yeah,
I think your topic ni yamusha maningi empowering ama Zambian. Let's build capacity instead of, relying on foreigners.
No,
foreigners tend to talk people.
Lekani nikambe, then you can come back and call. Meanwhile, tumani your 5 pin in the meantime. Pamene nikamba, but tumani 5 pin yo. Then nikashiriza kukamba, you can call back again.
Okay, all right.
Tumani 5 pin Triple H. So yeah, at the moment, politics yaliko slow politics because we don't have opposition. Hakainde ichilema na pitakani. Hakainde ichilema is gone through. Katushinga kuliko mwebale tontonkanya. If there are some of you are still doubting that Hakainde Ichilema is going through, and I don't know what you are thinking. I don't know if you are still there. If you are still doubting that Hakainde Ichilema is going through, then I don't know. I don't know what you think. Yeah? Because our opposition now, in the meantime, they have now even stopped fighting. They don't know what to attack the UPND on. They don't know. Even Hakainde Ichilema, they don't know what to attack him on. Each share number, they are just fabricating lies. Hakainde Ichilema is sick. Hakainde Ichilema na fimba. They don't have something substantive on which they can hold the UPND and President Hakainde Ichilema accounted for. They don't have. Niyo pita kudala. Niyo sira kudala igemi. Ya sira kudala Hakainde Ichilema is going through the next election. No doubt about it. No doubt. They are busy. Namumona. Kulikuwa na waposera kwa kavundura kwa opposition. Very busy kuichita attack veka. They are busy attacking each other. Hello?
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 Hello, Ndumeanzi.
I'm quiet.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Ndumeanzi. Mwishabu you know?
Ndifia bwino ndefu afyorupia.
Nataka niposheko mwandikaje. Maybe.
Wanani?
Mimi nataka shuga na mshara nyimbi.
Mimi matero shuga imwe bana kashwa bulamo shuga. Mary matero shuga but tamo abashuga wamula tawanga tefya kula kana ineka fyali pita Hakainde Ichilema mare pita Hakainde
Kai nomba tsara tana monisi. Pande saka ndese ma pita kudai. So nomba kukoza isha so kutamba sia vale mishupa.
Tapani na vale shupa. Tapani na vale shupa. Tapani na vale shupa. Nevi akulanda takudi. Na pano pa platform vali doko kuisa pan tabako tefi akulanda. Anyway, Mary Matero Sugar.
Tabako etembi.
Mary Matero Sugar na totera.
Mwanjini hapa. Okay, umombe bwiro nde upwa.
Yeah. So, if you have a program report, a program if you have SG. Yeah, na ipena kuli wa opposition na kupati kumia ndi na kona ipena. Economic and Equity Party is divided in 3. Na ikosa. Na ikosa Economic and Equity Party divided ku Zambia. You know, I was laughing. Okay, but let me take the calls afterwards. Let me take the calls afterwards. Hello?
Hello?
Let me take the calls afterwards. Anyway, let's go with the flow. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, na pressure satuma.
Hello. How are you?
Precious, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you? Why are you laughing?
I'm laughing, Precious. I'm laughing, Precious, because my wife told me a story when I came back. You know, and please allow me to share this story. Allow me to share this story with people listening.
I don't want.
Very precious. No, let me share. Even you want to hear it.
You share.
Let me share.
I don't want.
My wife says she's very sorry to you. My wife says she's very sorry to you. She says she's very sorry to you. She told me the story that she's very sorry to you. She actually wanted to call you, but she said she's sorry. Now, let me just give a background of what it is. So,
I don't want. You want to start now. I want to contribute. Whatever you were discussing with your wife, no, I don't want to hear them.
Oh, no, I'll tell. First you talk. Then I'll talk about that.
Okay. What I want to say is, I heard you were saying that Apuraka in the same at Rapita. But Raka in the same how to do that Rapita. So that's what you know. Baka in the same as Rapita, and that's the truth. They are not fighting. Our true, genuine green family, they are not fighting, they are united. Those you see fighting, those are hypocrites because they want to pretend using the name of Fight Garungu so that they can deceive the people of Zambia, which is not right. Because every concerned citizen, he should put himself or herself in what Barungu passed through. Barungu, when he was in power, he was betrayed. So this is the time they were supposed to show love to him. This is the time they were supposed to fight this battle together. This is why when Barungu was still alive, he used to do what he used to encourage them to be united so that they can work together and bring back our democracy. Because right now, some people, they are blind. They can't see that we don't have democracy. For real, we don't have democracy. Even God in heaven knows. I'm not lying to you. We don't have democracy. Because if we have democracy, our President Baka Ndetienu is the president of this nation who's supposed to promote peace and unity. This issue of Bacharinga, it was supposed to come to an end. Because even him, Baka Ndetienu, is going to be embarrassed. He's going to be embarrassed. There is no way as a president he can allow those people to continue misleading the people of Zambia by not giving the judgment. Why are they still failing to give judgment up to now? And they know that we are going toward direction. So let's be just open. Let's learn to tell the people So whatever you discuss with your wife, please, I don't want to hear them. I know where you're going. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Precious. Thank you. So anyway, let me first suspend cause. Let me first suspend cause. Let me suspend cause. Then I'll open the phone lines later. So anyway, let me share this story of Precious. I just have to share it. So Precious actually sent my mother a 400 kwacha today. Precious sent a 400 kwacha today to my mother. And I'm very, very grateful to you, Precious. I'm very grateful for your generosity. I know out of your humility, you said I shouldn't share on social media, but I want to share it because, Precious, you are a politician, you know, and when politicians help you, even when they tell you don't say it, you have to say it. This is the trick. If a politician help you, a politician helps you, and even if they say no, don't share, you need to share, because the politician. So my Precious actually sent money to my mother today. She didn't send it to me, of course. She sent it to my mother. Now what happened was, I think this early in the morning when I woke up, I found a text message, you know, and somebody say, give me the number to your mother, for your mother, because I want to send her some money. So I just sent the number for my mother, but I didn't check the phone number, because on this phone line, I don't save numbers. On these phone lines, I don't save numbers. So even when you call me, I don't save numbers. And when I delete the call, what do you call it? The call register. I delete the call register almost immediately. I delete the call register almost immediately. So I don't have your numbers, and I don't have the number for Precious. So Precious sent me a message to say, can you give me a number for your mother? But I didn't know it was Precious. So I sent the number, not knowing who I was sending the number to. And I went on to do my business. I only came back in the evening, but during the day, what happened was that Precious was calling. Now, she called this line, and my wife picked it. I think she was sleeping or she was irritated, you know. And you know, abakashwandinabo bali kwatako akabufuba fidya, you know, bali kwatako akabufuba. So nishibachisa imya phone baisa umfa voice ya mwana kashi ya bachisa zanda nishura tumina phone. Ero wa Precious malondola never Precious never kusa find out ndalama ntuminenga na ifika. So that is when, you know, my wife realized, and you know, she kind of toned down. So when she came, she said, "Ish, I was humbled by one of your callers today, because anyway she knows Precious. I was humbled by Precious. She called and I was irritated, and I was like shouting at her, only to hear that she had sent money to your mother, you know." So she wanted to call back and apologize to Precious, but then I said, no, I'll do it. I'll do it for you. So Precious, thank you very much for the money that you sent to my mother. I haven't yet confirmed if she has received it, but the number that you use, that's the number for my mother. I'm sure she has received it, though I haven't spoken to her, because my mother is at the farm and it's difficult to reach my mother. So that is the issue. And in Endaranda, so apana alanda, I speak transparently, because I don't like it. Why I come here and tell people, when people give me help, why I come here and tell you? It is because I don't want people tomorrow to come and say, what, I don't want. I don't want. That's why I am transparent. I come here, I tell you, uyampela kwa kalupia ndalanda au uyachimpela kwa kalupia. Because nchilefwama ilumke sembe pesha teo chakutila shat you know, that's why I say it. Especially people our politician inga precious mairunga isa zanda kutaisa kwewa iwe wila tumpa iwe shana shan. So anyway, I am very grateful for what Precious did. I'm very, very grateful. Now, going on today, discussing the issue of today. You know, I've got an issue that came to me from Zamtel. That came to me from Zamtel. I would have been more graphic in presenting this matter, but I will hold back. I will not, you know, castigate people. I will not call out names. I will not castigate people. I will not call out names. Not that I don't have the names. I have the names, and I have what is in the background. I know how much some people have gotten out of a deal from Zamtel. But I want you to know that I am holding back. I am holding back. And truth be told, I am only holding back because of the time where we are. Because of the time where we are, and because I have not called you and spoken to you. The way I operate is such that for me to call out your name, I would have first spoken to you. I would call you and ask you about whatever it is and hear your side of story. But most of the people that I have in my dossier, I have not spoken to them. I have not called anyone. I've not called anyone. And I've not called anyone because also the information that I've gotten, it's a little bit, there are times when people are giving you information, but they also have interest. So when people give you information who have vested interest, you need to be very careful. And you need to take time to investigate, which at this point in time, I may not be able to do because of where I am. But I am solid that what these people have given me, one thing, there are certain facts that cannot be disputed. And the fact is that there was a contract which was given, to lay a cable, a fiber cable from Lusaka to the Copper Belt. There was a cable, there was a contract which was supposed to be given, which was given to put a cable between Lusaka and the Copper Belt. This is a fiber cable by Zamtel. So this is established fact. A contract was there to pull a cable from Lusaka to the Copper Belt. Unfortunately, this contract was given to a Chinese firm. It was given, or let me just say, to a foreign company. This contract was given to a foreign company. This is undisputed. So number one, there was a contract. Number two, there was this contract was awarded to a foreign company, and this is not disputed. Thirdly, this company was not one of the companies that was registered as suppliers to Zamtel. Every year, companies such as Zamtel, Zesco, and others, they do enroll, or they do, they do register companies that are going to supply certain products and services. They do that. Every year they do that. And Zamtel had already done this, and they awarded this contract to a company that was not in the register of companies that are supposed to supply. So these facts are well established. Now, what are my issues with this? There is no problem in awarding a contract. There is no problem in awarding a contract to a foreign company. There is nothing wrong. But what is my issue? My issue is that this company, number one, was not among the listed companies that are supposed to be suppliers to Zamtel. So I'm wondering, how come you picked this company when this company was not in your database? How come? How did you pick this company? How did you pick this foreign company when it was not in your database? That is number one. Number two, this company, this foreign company, actually did not do the job. Instead, it subcontracted Zambians to do the job. And the argument from Zamtel was that no, the Zambian companies do not have capacity. So we are giving it to a foreign entity. We're giving it to a foreign company because this foreign company has capacity. Okay, it has capacity, and you awarded it the contract. Then it subcontracted Zambians. And the Zambians up to today, they have not been paid. And this is how I've come to know about it. Because this foreign company that you subcontracted has actually not paid Zambians. Now, if you are saying that this company you awarded the contract because it had capacity, how come it has not paid the Zambians? How come? How come? If they had the money, why haven't they paid Zambians? Now they are talking about, no, we have not been paid by Zamtel. And yet Zamtel was saying, no, we are giving these people because they have got capacity and we don't have money, we can pay them later. Now, why haven't they paid the locals if they have capacity? This is just to say in general. In general. Now, I know what is happening in the background. And I would have been nasty. In presenting this. I would have been nasty. I would have been calling, Iwa wadide moshinga. But, naiwelamo, I am holding back, considering the time where we are. And also a little bit of politics that has been played in this matter. But one thing that I want to tell you, coming from me now, that you people who are working in the quasi-government companies, the parastatals, Zamtel, Zesco, whatever, all those parastatals, you people, I want to say this generally, that please reduce on corruption. I don't want really to dwell so much on that. I really don't want to. These are not the kind of stories that I want to talk about. But it's not that we are not seeing what is happening. President Hakainde Hichilema is fighting corruption. And yet, some of you are prone to corruption. And this is why you are favoring these foreign companies, because foreign companies, advance karupia, they give you too much money, shan. Zambian companies don't have money to bribe you. And so you are preferring foreign companies, to bribe you. It is unfortunate that some of these people are senior government officials, among them ministers. And worse off, some of these people that I would have mentioned here, they are those who have been eating in government. I am very disappointed with some of these ministers. And Namushuka, I'm not calling you out. But mwewamo twalimi shiva. Noko mwafuma, this is your trend. This is your attitude. You will never allow anything to go through unless mwaliamu. Mwabashani kanshimo mwebantu. Chabashani mukalekali. When are you going to stop? This is your trend. When Hakainde Hichilema one time said, my people are learning corruption from the PF. I thought he was just politicking. But no. No. There are some of you, Mwebashile Tasha, Hakainde Ichirema has given you positions. Yeah? Some of you don't even deserve to be ministers. You don't deserve to be ministers. But Hakainde Ichirema has given you positions. And you are bringing your same, your same corrupt mind, corrupt attitude. You are still doing the same thing. Imwe paka afya ti diru repeat kano mwaliamo. Imwe diru kupali kano mwaliamo. Chava shani. Chava shani. Ngato amo kula mirumbula mashina. Ati yo tayari is defaming us. Tayari is defaming us. And yet na mwishonoku shirati. Muleria. Tayari is defaming me. Tayari is defaming. Tayari is defaming. I just don't defame people. I don't defame people. When I talk about people, ndeba kunkunsha mchifuba nishininji shumopo njiminine. I may not be able, to lay the evidence in court, but it doesn't mean that the evidence is not there. Because some of you even laugh. No, but you said, yeah, you said. My brother, it is just power that I don't have. If I had power, that's why I ran a political party and I am the president of that political party, because one day I want to be a president, and the president uyo wakowatingana isa wapo mukamwenako. So but we know what you are doing, and all I can tell you tonight is that please refrain, please resist such temptations. Kale tuata mpoku myumfwa, kale tuwa mishiva ifi. If you are ikata kale twa myumfo twa limishiva, please ichindikeni na mukula mukale kalisa kanshi mukale kalilali vami pele fifulo. Hakainde Ichirema gives you positions. Instead of saving the nation, you start taking advantage of the nation. Tatrefa turelanda pafia so ama contract pele ni ama Zambians. Let the Zambians participate. That's why we even have the citizen empowerment policy. Citizen empowerment policy clearly establishes that whatever contract government gives, Zambians must participate. So how come you are giving foreign companies without Zambian participation? How? Citizen empowerment policy is very, very clear. But you don't say no capacity. Build capacity. That's why we have that citizen empowerment policy. It is there to build capacity in Zambians. Use it. Stop being selfish. Elonga tuambo kupirumbula mashina, muambo kuchita complain, yo tayari is defaming us. Mulela boko bati, ni mwebo mule chitefia bulo kulondoloka. It is not acceptable. It is not acceptable. So, mwewa kuzamteo, leroshile mirumbula mashina, you can ease your ties, you can relax your ties. I am not mentioning your names, but in them ever, ngana imina fya tumu furofe ntambe vekula fi sabaida. Tetimwikale bwino. Ero iyi game ikale na tampo kulwe. So, very few bwino, build capacity in Zambians. The law is very clear. Citizen empowerment policy, it is there to make sure that Zambians participate in the contracts that government awards. And Hakainde Ichirema has been speaking about this. I am actually praying that some of you ministers, some of you people don't come back after Yama elections. I'm really hoping that some of you don't come back after Yama elections, because mwali chilamu. Imwe fianzi mpaka watifipite kanu mwaliamu chava shani. Wana imwe mwila itemu efi. Mwila itemu efi. You shouldn't be like this. Guite mwako aso takufu haika iyo. Awe takufwaika. You know, avarice. You are very avaricious. You know, this avarice, kufwaisha fe kanofie. Muleke tukatambukula mikunkunsha mutu ambukula milumbula yo national shikuna lichindika shwe fya kula lumbula abantu amashina batinga mwachira mwefi nkatambukula milumbula mashina katambukula milumbula mashina mukadabwa sana. It's not acceptable kuzamte oko ichindike nakumbi kuma parastatos te kuzamte ofi ichindike award contracts, you know, the way they are supposed to be awarded. And don't put this excuse, go at no, tawakwete capacity, tawakwete mpia, no. But then, mwema Zambians, even you Zambians, mwema contractors, let me also address you. You know, I like to be objective. Na mwema contractors, you know, I mean, package yourself, brand yourselves, so for people to give you for people to have confidence in you, because na imamu like mwalichiramu ule amukutsa negotiate deal iyama million iyama million $5 million olo uleya nensapato ya veyama na mashati ya lamba. You need to also package yourself. You need to inspire confidence. Most of you are mama businessmen, you don't inspire confidence. That is a problem. Mule chitako inspire confidence. Muntu nga milole shati awe abakuti babomba. No, but the way you package yourselves, you know, some of these guys, they don't even have money. Even these companies, that foreign companies they give, they don't even have money. But they package themselves in such a way that, you know, they are appealing. But wamambala ngawapoka ni contract. That's when they go out and start looking for money. They go and, you know, use the same contract to get money. But because they have packaged themselves nicely, they inspire confidence and they are given contracts. You don't inspire confidence. A problem to package yourself, brand yourself in such a way that you inspire confidence. The other point is, nimbona like in a issue here kuzamtia. Since I've been going through, you know, trying to investigate this matter, I have seen a lot of articles written. I've seen a lot of articles written from different, you know, media platforms. Again, I mean, you have got a right to advocate for yourselves. You have got a right, you know, to complain. But don't overdo it. Don't do it in such a way that mwamoneka nomba kwati ma politics. Mwamoneka kwati ma politics. You know, frankly speaking, talking on social media, talking on media, it's okay, but it's not the best way to handle issues immediately. It is not the best way. So the only thing kwa wakantu mwabutikira kuna nikane ku social media, mwabutikira ku social media. Na idea, it jeopardizes, you know, your chances. It puts you in a bad light. Frankly speaking, I speak on social media, but trust me, some of the issues, if I come to know about them, I don't rush to social media na ambokulanda. Tefon bomba, trust me. Tefon bomba. Coming and talking on social media does not always yield, you know, the intended results. Sometimes they make things worse. Sometimes they make things worse. So even when you are bringing issue on social media, you must be very careful that you are not making things worse. Especially when you are dealing with government and you are in business. You are rushing to social media. Just know that you have no future. Just know that you have no future. Government needs to be engaged. Most of the times, I first want to engage. You can yield more results, better results, by engaging people in government than always coming to social media. So ababa ichemule pela, these young people that you are giving ama stories, ama articles to write, you're not helping the situation. You're not helping the situation. Just because somebody has got followers on social media doesn't necessarily mean that you should give this person a story and then he should run it and you think you have achieved anything. No. Because sometimes you might even end up being targeted. Sometimes you might end up being sidelined. So bringing things on social media must come with maturity. And I can assure you, I don't just bring things on social media quickly now to know. No, even now, upon the land, I've not pointed out my names. Why? It is not because Ndeva Tina. It is not because I'm scared of anyone. No. I am also trying to be mature about how I handle things. Having numbers on social media doesn't mean that, you are free to post whatever. No. Certain things you need to engage. Certain things you need to engage. Kanafenga fya shupa. Like I've not mentioned these people because I've not spoken to them. And why I've not spoken to them is because the contract has already been awarded, and it is this company which is not paying Zambians. And I've spoken about it just to make sure that these people, when next time they have a contract, they consider these things. They consider Zambians. That is why I'm not mentioning names. I'm being responsible. But if I were careless, hey, you were Chanchani, hey, you were Shani, hey, uyu, adidemo shinga, uyu adidemo kashinga. No, but that doesn't help sometimes. There are times when you can do that, but there are times when you have to hold whatever information that you have responsibly. So I'm appealing to those of you, some of you who may be aggrieved, especially when you're dealing with government. I'm telling you, when you are aggrieved with government, be wise in the way that you bring out your information, in the way that you handle your situation. Coming on social media, I can tell you, gives you 25% chance of you getting something done. But engaging gives you 75%, I can assure you. I've been in this business. 75%, engaging people, you have a 75% chance of getting something. 25%, if you go on social media, only 25%. Because these guys, they will start defending themselves, and when they are defending themselves, they are in those positions. It becomes difficult. So anyway, the whole issue I'm telling you is that much as I am appealing to those who are working in the parastatals, those who are working in government to award contract, following the laid down tender procedures and considering the citizen empowerment, much as I am saying that to those, I am also saying that to you who are the Zambians, who are the Zambian suppliers and contractors, I am also telling you to say, when you have an issue with government, please don't rush to social media. It is not the best way to resolve issues, even on a business level. When you are always going on social media and calling out names just because your name is covered, is not good. It's not good. These young people that you are giving sensitive information to be splashing on social media, it is also not responsibility. So I thought I should address that matter, and I hope we will be able to see something different. I have tried to be responsible, but don't take it from whoever you are. Don't take it, no tayari aletina yo tayari alefo kumulishamo tefo nava ine nangu ifintu nangu na mundishamo ngandefo kufipenya kuti na vipenya kuna nikani ma politics takwa wa mari city, ma politics takwa wa refund ma politics takwa wa city, ma politics takwa wa refund. So ngandefo kuti na fichinja and whatever. So umuntu te atanshite atanstand then no so when I speak, I speak from a conviction. When I speak out of patriotism. I speak out of principle. And what I've said about this, be rest assured, it is out of principle, not fearing anyone. You people, abali muzamte unimishiwa. Balaba mdala balya balaba politician balya balediamu balya nimishiwa. Ngana chimirumbula. But na ibwera mufi. But that company, that foreign company, which got that contract, iya kubika fiber optic, pay the Zambians. You said you have got capacity. Pay them. And you also, member contractors, please stop using children to release certain information, because it doesn't paint a good light on your side. It makes you cheap as well. And package yourself so that you can inspire confidence. That is what I wanted to say on that issue. On a political note, I just want to touch briefly on something. You know, this infighting also in the UPND. Again, this is not something that I want to talk about it, but I want to advise you by UPND that please, you are everything. The political weather is on your side. The political weather is on your side. Don't spoil it by being selfish. Don't spoil it by being selfish. You are busy fighting each other. And I keep talking about this because I know what is cooking in the background. You have even started using Tuma fake prophets. Nachimona kamoka fake prophet at Bamtarana Lumango is going to resign. She's going to resign for what? Why is Bamtarana Lumango going to resign? I saw that prophet. And these to my fake prophets, I mean, we know them. We know that, these are businessmen. And they come up and start, prophesying if you have. That's why I like Sia1, because Sia1 is very clear. Sia1 tells you that what he's doing is business. What he's doing is praise singing. What he's doing, he has his interest. He's very clear. I like that guy. I like that guy for that reason. Because Tavel Pat yo lesanjevat. Alanda Fengo Muntu, he speaks out as a human being. He speaks out as somebody who has his own interest. And that's what we all do. And I like that. Not these fools that come up and say, stop it. Stop that kind of nonsense. Stop fighting amongst yourselves. Stop elbowing each other. Trying to kick out this one, If you are a member of party, if you are aspiring for a position, either member of parliament and whatever, make sure that somehow, you give respect to the incumbent. You give respect to the incumbent. Some of you no, me, I'm famous. No, me, people love me, whatever. Parent you change, especially if the incumbent is UPND. Find a way of resolving this issue, not just our way. No, this one must go. UPND has performed. So don't form opposition within UPND. Please listen to me. Don't form opposition within UPND. Don't become an opposition to your fellow members. Don't. Because when you go into a constituency where the incumbent is UPND and you start trying to push him away, on what basis? You must have good reasons. For pushing that candidate. But in a way, as you criticize this guy, you are criticizing UPND. You are weakening UPND. Nami papata. I'm repeating this. Don't become opposition within yourselves. Don't create opposition. You don't have opposition from outside. Why do you want to create opposition amongst yourselves? Why? Why do you want to create opposition amongst yourselves? People who have delivered, why do you want to push them away? People who are part of your success, why do you want to push them away? Why do you want to push people that have been part of your success? Why do you want to push them away? Why? At this point in time, you are just one term in power, one term in power. Mutambo kulai pushing, akulai pushing, akulai pushing. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. And once that to Puiririka, don't say, no, that one, I'm a better candidate. You and I, you have got your problems. The other one is, yes, he may have issues, but now you have got problems. So don't create, Nami Papa UPND, don't create opposition amongst yourselves. You don't have opposition, so don't make yourselves the opposition. Don't push away people that have been part of your success. UPND has performed well, and it's a team that we're supposed to applaud. We're supposed to be applauding the team for the job well done. Frank tayari afiro kuya. Ichipoka mulenga afiro kuya. Kabusu afiro kuya. Hayimbe afiro kuya. Mwetu afiro kuya. Jack Mwimbo afiro kuya. Gary Kombo afiro kuya. Alea kuisa. You have just been in government for one term. You have just been in government for one term. Yes, I'm not saying that you can't change. You can change. You can change. Some of the MPs, yes, they need to be changed. But engage them. Don't throw them away. Don't throw them away. Don't throw them away. Engage them. Sit with them. The secretariat must be very, very busy engaging people at this point in time. If you are going to drop somebody, please engage them. Don't create frustrated people. Don't create frustrated people, because if you are going to frustrate certain individuals, you are weakening UPND. You weaken UPND. And once you weaken UPND, UPND, Hakainde Hichilema will win, but they will find it difficult to deliver. Where we are going, I can tell you, I foresee challenges. I foresee challenges. Challenges that needs a strong team. That needs a strong team. That needs a strong team. Don't be comfortable. Don't be complacent. Just like no. Let's focus on the positive that has been achieved so far. But as we go into the next term, we will have some challenges that we will need all of us to work together. Even some of you, mwebale umfama jealous. You're tiring guys. Let me tell you, God has given us different gifts. And there is only one tired. There is only one tired. You can never be tired. So the contribution that tired gives, it's only tired that can give it. Even when you are gifted in your own way, the contribution that you give, tired cannot give it. So there is no need for you people to start being jealous. No, how not tired? Why are you being bothered about me? Why are you poisoning me? Why? No. I've got my own gifts. Now when you have got your own gift, take a number your way. Play your cards. Play your game. Be good at your game. That's all. That's what I believe in. For me, I believe in be good at your game. Be good at your game. That's it. The only competition should be yourself to do better than what you did yesterday. Not it. Utampo show you how we know how we Hey, na papata. You can't compete with me. You can't compete with me. There is only one tired. Now you are the number over there, and just play your game. All of us, let us unite. Let us make sure that we give President Hakainde Hichilema a resounding victory. He needs that. Hakainde Hichilema needs to inspire that confidence. So he needs to go through with a landslide. It will inspire confidence to the international community. We need the international community. There are so many things that are still, not finalized. Remember, there are so many MOUs which were signed. And MOUs are not contracts. They are intentions. So we have a number of MOUs that have been signed under President Hakainde Hichilema. And these MOUs will start materializing in the next term. So if Hakainde Hichilema wins with a landslide victory, it will inspire confidence in those people that have signed MOUs with us. It will also bring in other people because they will see stability in the government. They will see that there is progress in our government, especially at presidential level. So let us all unite, push that Hakainde Hichilema wins, and most of you, by UPND, you win the elections. But if you are going to divide yourself, if you are going to start fighting amongst yourselves, you will dilute that, and you will lose some seats because of the infighting. So in Nami Papata, I'm pleading with you by UPND, refrain, have restraint. Be prudent in your ambitions. Be prudent in your ambitions. Don't think I don't want to become president. I am very resolved. I also want to become president, but I'm being prudent. At a right time, I will be. Not to ipatikisha kwati niwana nikane kwati nyawambia abantu nikane bamdolo. From nowhere I want to be president. Iwe wafuma kuisa ababana nikane tichara ichi. That is not being prudent. It's not being prudent. It's not being mature. Ufira waipima busheni mfikapo apa. If index time is it right? And this nonsense of always thinking to say you are better than others, it just destroys this attitude of thinking you are better than others, self-praise, egocentrism. It only destroys. It will destroy you. It will destroy the party. Let us be prudent. Anyway, I can open phone lines again. I'm opening phone lines again. Na isona ma phone lines mwa bachirafa okulanda po kuti mwalanda po tieni. Let us moderate our ambitions. Let us be wise. Not kirikit. There is no opposition. Why do you want to create opposition within the party? Why do you want to create opposition within the party? Why do you want to get rid of people that have been part of your success? You have succeeded. It's teamwork. It's teamwork. That's why I'm even against some of these guys that have been poisoning, No, president for 2031. After Hakainde Hichilema. It's total nonsense. Stop talking about after Hakainde Hichilema. Tamwa ishibale sofo atontonkani. Leadership if makuli days. So imam mtambo kula ituntumba ninewo after 2031 kutali sana. Limbita wakafika kono kufika. Shan. I was actually very disappointed. Kalaka akaka prophet kachirasa baida. Bana rumango baka resign iwe. Bali resign kuishi. Bana rumango bala bachili baiche. Bachili baiche. I mean if you compare bakwete myaka inga bana rumango. How old is bana rumango? Look at many politicians. Look at ama politicians even kwa America ko mulanda ko basungu. Look at kwa American ko mulanda. How old is wala atishani uri ntwani kanuni? Speaker or former speaker of the Democrat speak. Mwafuita mafoni, mwachila tuma mafoni pale mwafuita. Database. Somebody is talking about database. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, yes, sir.
Bwana Kaja Chan.
I'm quite.
I'm Ben Boy.
I'm quite.
Yeah, Bwana Kari, whatever you say is very, very correct and upright. It's just that most of us Zambians, we are failing to understand what our current president is
Nancy
doing.
Pelosi.
The thing is that it's not about the president. Like I've already written my comments. It's not about the president. It's about patriotism and our country. If you look at most of the people, I don't know how blind they are. If you look at what the president is doing currently, let's one of our market world map.
Yes. We are being recognized.
Yeah. We are being recognized in Ghana. So that now if you look at the opposition, they don't even have, they are not even providing any alternative to what the president is doing currently. So, we have to be, patriotic now so that our country is known. Number one, very to competition. Thank you. Cheers.
Yeah. And you see, yeah, I'm glad that, he brought out this point. Because you see, most of us, we think that change is development. Change in itself is not development. Change in itself is not development. So this tendency that we have, leaders, it is not good. Having a team, and the people who would stay in power for some time, pursuing certain policies, I think it is good. And UPND has shown, look at today, even the interest rates are coming down. They're coming down. We're doing very well. Our foreign reserves are increasing. We are doing well as a country. Number you, what are you changing? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, Precious. Wabwera.
Hello?
Yes, Precious.
Yes. Yes, I'm happy that you are the one who brought it by social media. But I want to tell you that your wife, she was not shouting. She's just a good person. Maybe if you just thought like that. Otherwise, she didn't. She just responded. She said he was not there. Then I told her, I said, I wanted to, even yourself to confirm. Then she said, yes, that's the number. She didn't shout. So why do she want to apologize?
No, thank you, Precious. Thank you.
She don't do that. She was shouting. No, she didn't shout.
Thank you, Precious.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Mr. Tayani, good evening.
Good evening.
Eneva Karamba, Namikonka Sana, in most of these lives that you go. And I personally most likely say that Otelasana Popum later Palwene. Issues to do with the president. Yes, I think you are right. At times we don't need to be changing our president. And where there is a need for us to appreciate, there is a need for us to appreciate. Everything that you said about the current the current happenings in regards to the economy, in regards to having perhaps good leadership, we really appreciate as citizens. But I would also want you to make mention, as much as we are supporting the UPND, indeed, we all have our parties that we want. UPND is doing fine this time around. Hopefully, even after general elections on the 13th of August, the reductions of load shedding as we are experiencing right now should continue in this same framework. Certainly, we also want to see that things continue, the GDP of our country continue climbing up. That will appreciate, and up to now, we are appreciating that. Now, on the contrary, you spoke about, with so much due respect, I love Maiwa and Mango. I would love to see her continue in the way that she's supporting the work or making the job easy for the government. Number, can I wait? Amawana Lumango Mlena that now, right? When we continue actually allowing people that are older in that trajectory, definitely people who are younger like you might not even scoop the position. People that are younger, that like Binwe Mpundu, might not get the position. People that are younger, like I can mention a lot, might not scoop the position. Let's not support Abantuna na bakula bakula shakwe for others to come and learning from them how the man and how, but on that point, no. I rest my case. That I think for me that I will not go to that point.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Halo mdala, kamwamba watayari.
Kabotu, mulibayumu?
Da, tuli kabotu mdala. Ya, kale njambira okutuma mdala, noto wakulya tuwandika watala. Anyway, so, what I want to say mdala, you know, when you changed, you switched and started supporting HH, na shia mbokola mwananjele ya, shanga kulioko bale yaba. But you see, with time, you know, I've really been touched by you. I want to be very frank, especially today's message. You learn that the UPND don't create camps among yourselves. Am I clear?
Yes, you are clear.
All right, thanks. Mandala, you are going beyond in what you are doing for UPND. You are going beyond the. I'm telling you the truth. So you surprise me a lot. If UPND so apart, I think that's what you are doing. You know? So if someone to I support UPND. No, not sana. Now I say, you know, but you're one person who amazes, particularly myself. So I wish you a very bright future. If you're really genuine, as I'm beginning to think now, when one day you become president, the challenge will change. I thought I should tell you that.
No, I'm humbled. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hello?
Hello, Chief.
Yes, please.
This is me. I'm calling from Deke Township here in Dola.
Yes.
Yeah, first and foremost, just an apology. You know, the network has been freezing this evening from the time when you started the program. So I've missed most of the things that you have said. But allow me to say one or two things about the President Hakainde Hichilema, the Zambian people must fully prepare themselves, especially those who are opposed to Hakainde Hichilema, that the man is actually headed for a landslide victory. There is no doubt about that. We don't want people to come and start making demonstration here and there that the election has been stolen from them. No. The mess in the opposition is their own creation, and definitely it is going to cost them dearly this year's elections. I heard one caller saying about old people. Please, let us stop demonizing old people. We need senior people, senior citizens for guidance. You know, I'm telling you, if all the people were to be killed today in Zambia, don't think that all the positions that are there, that are being held by those old people, will be filled up with the AIDS. Like what Mr. Fata used to say some time back, if I remember, that he was not born an old man.
Thank you, Miji. Thank you. Now, I also want to speak about this issue of old people. You know, sometimes the so-called young, they feel they are so much entitled, you know, to positions. No, if they are there, then how am I going? When am I going to be there? Let me tell you. Serving your country, or actualizing your potentials is not limited to positions. You listen to this very well. Actualizing your potentials, or indeed serving your nation, is not serving your country is not limited to positions. It is not, no, I must be in that position for me to deliver. No. No, not at all. You can do so much even if you're not in that position. You can do so much. Even I am not bothered about being president. You know, the caller said, even yourself, when are you going to be there? I'm telling you, I don't lose sleep as to when I'm going to be president. No, I don't lose sleep. Yes, I've got that desire, but I don't lose sleep for me to be president. And I will not, you know, just remove somebody so that I can be there. It is wrong to think that you need to remove somebody so that you can be there. It is very wrong. It is very wrong. So saying, no, old people must go so that we can go there. Trust me, if you really have got something to offer to this to our country, you can actually do it without even being at that position. You can do it. You can still do it. You can still preoccupy your mind to serving other than getting a position. Being in a position doesn't necessarily mean you are going to deliver. Some of these people, they are really they are immature. They are immature. And yet, no, we must be the youth. We must be. No. It is wrong to think that because you are young, then you are entitled to be there. No. We need, and you know, some of these people, or some of these positions, they need experience. They need experience. That's why for me, I humbly say, I want to become president, but I would really want to work in government so that I learn. I would really want to work under somebody so that I learn. But other youths, they feel, no. They can take over the country. Our life here is very funny. Life is not like 1 + 1 = 2. A good example I will give you is a child who has never been married and is watching a movie, a romantic movie, how people romance, how marriage looks so nice. They can say, no, I can do it. when you enter into marriage, what ma, if what different situations until you are there. Until you are there, it might be very difficult for you to really know, what it takes. Who president you win president. Philamoneka easy from outside. But to turn around the country, the way Akainde Ichilema is doing, it is not easy. It is not easy, but no, tukachitefi, we'll do this. It is not easy. It is not easy. Copper, our minds, we can do this. Mama, iwe. Pali wile. Ask Wakaunda. There is a video that I watched where Wakaunda was talking about, oil explorations, where a company came into Zambia and they said, we have found oil and we will start, getting oil and everything. The next day, Wakaunda that company is not there. Why? How come? Tanzania pali wa oil. Uganda has got oil. How come? Why is it that some of these countries, Nigeria has got oil, but if you go to Nigeria, it is like a workshop of generators, because they struggle. They have got load shedding. We in a Dangote giving lectures. Go to Nigeria. Nigeria is hampered with high load shedding. So Dangote, some of you are celebrating, Dangote has lectured our president. Dangote, where he came from, Nigeria, has got a problem with the electricity. It is not easy. It is not easy. So don't just come up, Navakota. No. And I'm not making Vanalumango a subject. I just mentioned that in reference to that prophet. I just mentioned that in reference to that prophet. Not that I'm making her a subject. But certainly I will still maintain that Vanalumango, she's still energetic. This woman has been with UPND for how long? With this woman, when people were rushing, Vanalumango came from MMD. When MMD lost power, people were rushing, were crossing into PF. When MMD lost power, people were trooping into PF. Vanalumango didn't join PF. Vanalumango joined UPND. And Vanalumango has been with UPND all these years. All these years, she has seen UPND in thick and thin. In thick and thin, there have been challenges in UPND. And she has always stood. That woman. Mwawina power. One term at yo Vanalumango kabie kachiteni retire. I'm just saying, I'm not this is not that na papata ishirefuati Vanalumango whatever. I'm just saying, and I'm speaking this even for others, even for Garin Kombo, even for Mwetwa, even for Jack Mwimbo. These people, you can't one time at yo, they should go. After ukuwa more position all this wrong. Elo mwisa one time fatika vie. Awe. Ebo mfiro kutamfia. Nibali anyway. Nshayoko. But really, let's be realistic. UPND has only been in power for one term. There is no way you are going to start kicking out people. You have suffered with them for so many years. Then you come in power. One term, you want to start frustrating them at Kavien. Therefore, if you caution each pani. Strengthen UPND. Strengthen UPND. If UPND is not strengthened, you will not achieve policies to pass. Policies to pass, you need a strong party. You need a strong party. They managed to pull a Bill 7. It is because UPND was strong. It is because UPND was strong. It was teamwork. The Bill 7 to go through, it was teamwork. And you have got many such instances coming after my elections. You have got so many instances coming after my elections. So you need everyone. Not if you need everyone. I'm just speaking in general. I'm not speaking for one particular person. I'm speaking in general terms. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. See on the right. But
Yes, yes.
what you are saying is right. When we are talking about old people, like look at the Ministry of Finance, or Minister of Finance. Vastumbe Msokotwane is a seasoned banker, he's a seasoned finance guy, very mature. Tumavika finance minister.
Bakariadia.
Granddaddies every
Example, Bakariadia.
Those are seasoned. You cannot. There's nothing you can give them for them to shake them. You know, so those are mature. Those positions. It's not about just young. Energetic. Some of these positions you need maturity. You need maturity. It's to do money is a very sensitive thing.
I lost that caller. But anyway, the point was taken. So if you're like, no, we need young people. Some of these young people, they are not prudent, and they expose themselves that they are not ready for leadership just by the way they come up. Some of them, they express just the way they come up. You see that Uyu is not mature. Uyu is not ready for leadership. He's not yet for leadership. Anyway, I think Nalanda Sana, they can Indian Dale these days. I go early, I wake up early. I have to take Kia to school. So let me go and sleep. Thank you very much for joining in. People in the parastatals, please do the right thing. We don't want to be calling out your names. People in the UPND, please don't create opposition amongst yourselves. Don't start kicking each other out and blah, 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 blah. Hello?
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 Hello? Yes, please.
Yes, Mr. Tabi, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Okay, I'm coming to Peter from Eastern Province, Katete District.
Okay.
Yeah. Program amuchitayi inveka munshe kumaso va first appreciate mwe mushtika. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah. So, nisimo kamba pa government pa mene luchita. Government ishita maningi vintu vamushe kulingana kuti pa first paja vanalukamba kuti tikonza vintu. So kulingana mwe manje hapa. Yeah, I think vintu vinkhala stable. Government isebenza chikwa vitu kwa vioneka vechita kuti nkhani akamba government singa every year kuti mshinje government. Mshisinza nkhana develop. Kaya alliance wabwera azankhana ma programs yake lamba kuti ani ambe apa nchiyapa kunali bendera kunali baby. Azisiriza temu so that maziya kuti apa nakanga pasoso. The way imwe mulidi mchita experience hapo tayari muzazi already mkankhala po president mzawa nota but apa vanzukanga apa na apa. Noti muntu from nowhere yango tati nibwera ni nkhala president. President lomba nkhala monga ni mfumo.
Start proposing that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So our Monday, we really appreciate what I had. Moshe, kujirizani.
Zikomo.
For sure.
Zikomo. Bye.